You have to understand YouTube is it's all about transitioning and doing different things, okay? I can't stay stuck, I can't stay stiff, and I can't stay boring. That's why you have. Cause the way you're looking at me keeps driving me mad. I don't understand how you do it to me. I don't wanna go back, but I can't even sleep when you're next to me. Oh, I don't know how you do it. If I go too crazy, would you come and save me? I don't know how long I can go, taking it, taking it, taking it slow. If I go too crazy, would you come and save me? Well, hello, happy Sunday, okay? Happy Sunday, everybody. I hope everybody out there is doing good, doing great, blessed and staying productive, and also just enjoying this Sunday, this amazing, beautiful day. I hope it is as beautiful as it is over here around all of y'all, okay? Or I would say as beautiful as it is here where I am. I hope it's the same for y'all, okay? HerSheMe, it's me, HerSheMe, it's you, HerSheMe, it's us. Basically just want to come on here on this day and just kind of speak with y'all. I've been seeing a lot of people was trying to say and was saying, trying to see if I had posted. I just came with the decision. I think that for as posting HerSheMe, I will be posting HerSheMe Sundays, Mondays, and Tuesdays. That's it. 3 days, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, because basically those are really like my free days. Um, and as I told y'all in the beginning, when I first started HerSheMe, I said, y'all will not get me every day. I'm not obligated for every day, okay? And sometimes I don't have words to speak or what to give every day. You understand? I feel like I only come on here when I feel like I have something to express. I have something to give. I have something to say. I have something I feel like I want to share. So Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Those will be my days where I will be posting. I hope we all are doing good and doing great. I hope we all are doing amazing. I hope we are all taking accountability for our actions, accountability for our situations, accountability for our own healing, accountability for accepting our change, and also accountability for accepting our growth, and also taking accountability in accepting and allowing to be repositioned in areas where we should be repositioned and not just stay at one position or stay comfortable. I think I talked about that before. Um, I hope that we also are trusting the process and whatever it is that we are trying to achieve at the end, even though it may not look as we want it to look, even though the process is not as easy as I would like it to be, or maybe even if it seems that there are more difficult days and struggling days within this process, I am still going strong in my process to reach my achievement at the end. I hope we're all still working on pulling those backpacks off. Pulling those backpacks off, not only to pull the backpacks off, but also to unpack. You understand? Unpack. It is time for me to declutter. It is time for me to clean things out of this storage. You understand? I've been storing a lot of things. Not only have I been carrying around this backpack, but I have been storing a lot of things. A lot of things that does not benefit me. A lot of things that no longer serves me. A lot of things that I am no longer attached to. A lot of things that I need to let go and break free from. A lot of things that is holding me bounded and holding me stuck. A lot of things that is allowing me to stay broken and not allowing me to put myself back together. You understand? I hope we are, as I would say, Rafa, okay? I hope that we are recognizing, not only recognizing, but acknowledging to face and address a lot of things within our situation, within our foundation, within our past, within our presence, within the moment that we are sitting or watching right now. You understand? Whatever it is that you may be dealing with. And I said in a couple of videos back that I would start to work on myself dealing with control. You understand? Not only dealing with control, but only also trying to identify the certain reasons the way that I am, how I am right now at this moment. And there was a message that I listened to that said that sometimes when we're going through transition or also being repositioned, it's not so accepting. It's not so accepting when it's we are no longer in control. And I spoke upon that because that's how I felt within my situation. If I am not in control, that it's hard for me to be accepting. But then with that, I also realized when I come and I question so many things. I question of the let goes. I question of the transition. I question because with me questioning it is not that I am still holding on to it. I am questioning because at the end of the day, sometimes when we lose loved ones or we lose things that is really close to us, okay, that we are really connected to, we question the reason of why. We question what could I have done different. You question the fact of what could they have done different. You question, could I have changed something. You question and you're not satisfied or okay within that unless my questions can be answered. But really, with my questions being answered or not, I'm still not okay because I am not okay because I'm grieving the loss of something. I'm grieving the loss of something. And then I thought, as we lose loved ones and we lose friends, we lose people that we are connected to or things that we are connected to, we go through a grieving process. You understand? We go through a grieving process of a broken attachment. You understand that the attachment that I had with this is now it's broken. It's no longer there. It is gone. What do I do? Why did this happen? How do I move forward? How do I stop trying to fall backwards and question the situation? But now that I say it is a process, it is a process that I have to go through of me grieving the loss of me, grieving the loss of who I am. You understand? Grieving the loss of what I have always been known of and to give, but then also allowing me to be repositioned and also in a going through a transition to be this new better me. And I always say there are sometimes when I ask questions because there's questions that I just feel I want to know, or just better yet, a understanding of the unknown that I don't understand and that I recognize it of being the unknown. But how do I get confirmation? Um, how do I get comfort? You understand? Comfort in accepting the unknown. But now I realize that I have to accept the unknown and be receiving. I would say receiving of the unknown. Okay, be receiving of the unknown, not with fear. or not with worry, but just with being willing and accepting and ready. You understand? And I know sometimes when I get on here and speak, it may sound like I'm repeating myself or I'm talking about the same things, but it is something that I'm going through right now and I'm just searching for understanding. But there's no need for me to search for understanding. I just need to be accepting of it, accepting and willing and ready of it. You understand? Um, so now that is cool. That was something that I always wanted answered or always wanted just insight or confirmation on, and I have received my confirmation on it. Received my confirmation on it that going through a transition is not going to be easy. It's not going to be hard. It's like a big shift. Also, going through a transition is almost like the death of me, the loss of me. And when I used to get on here before, and I remember I had a sub to say, "Is you okay?" Because I'm always crying. I'm always this. I was actually mourning. I was actually grieving. Grieving the me that I have lost. Grieving the me that I used to be. Grieving the me that is all I know. You understand? But then at the same time, I am transitioning into the new me, the better me, the peaceful me, the growing me, the leveling up me, the elevating me, the more powerful me. I would say the more woke me because now I'm woke on a lot of things. You understand? So now we all go through a pattern or a season of grieving. My grieving is almost over. There are some days that I still I still cry or I be wanting to question, but then I said to myself after listening, there's no more questioning I need to do. It's okay to grieve. It's okay to grieve a loss of someone that you was attached to. And I was attached to the old me. Okay. Um, because then I would say that's just like losing someone. We're not able to say, okay, yeah, you can have them. No, I don't want them. We don't have that option. It's just when it's time, it's time. You understand? And the part for me to release and let go, in order to let go, I have to mourn, I have to grieve. That's why sometimes in situations where we don't grieve, we hold it in. We make ourselves sick. You understand? We break ourselves down. Not understanding how am I breaking myself down? You're breaking yourself down because you are not releasing to let go. Grieve it, mourning, let it go in order to move on. You understand? Because no matter how hard I stay on it, or how hard I try to question of the reason why, or how hard I don't want to grieve or mourn, or how hard I don't want to let it go, you never can get it back. It's never coming back. They're never coming back. You understand? And then that's where I say that's the beautiful part of change and transition, where we don't want to be accepting of it sometimes, but we have to look at the beauty of it. It's a beautiful thing. Let's see. On this Sunday, I hope we are doing things the right way or trying to do things the right way. I hope we woke up in an amazing way. I hope we woke up to say on this Sunday, this happy Sunday, I am going to appreciate myself more. I am going to love myself more. I am going to identify the certain things within me that I feel that I can do better, that I can change. Okay. I am going to identify the parts of me where I feel weak, okay? Where I feel weak in order to start to work on making me stronger in those areas, okay? Awesome. Um I also want to talk about I said a little bit about accountability, but I also want to talk about I just said the word. Uh Here we go. I said grieving in mourning was the loss of me. The loss of me in order to become a better me and also to transition into HerSheMe, okay? Um and with that, I also say it's like losing a soul. I was losing my soul. I was losing my soul, the soul of the old me. I was losing my soul the beginning of this new year. I think it was January, if I'm not mistaken, where I started to see different in everything. Okay, year 2022. HerSheMe grieving and mourning the loss of me. Um, but accepting the loss of me. Okay, accepting in order to grieve and mourn and move on, okay? And continue to walk in who I am right now. Um, I talked about accountability. We have to take accountability for a lot of things. Um, I had a brain for it, y'all. Accountability for working on things. We can't allow other people or other things to fix the problem if we're not trying to fix it ourselves. Um, Building, that's it. Building blocks. Building blocks. I named it building blocks and I have not wrote it yet. But the question to y'all is what are you trying to build? What are you trying to change? What are you trying to work on? Take building blocks. You can even get a sheet of paper, okay? Your own blocks that you write out yourself. And for each block, write something in that block that you are trying to build. The more you build, the more I am climbing, the more I am elevating, the more I am in the right direction to where I want to be, to where I want to land. The more I build, I am finding my way, I am finding my direction. I want to build I want to build my strength. I want to build my mindset. I want to build my situation. I want to build my foundation. I want to build um, myself back to being whole. I want to build my finances. I want to build um, my family. I want to build my marriage. Whatever it is that you want to build, just work your way up in writing it. And each day, as you are building your own blocks and creating your own stack of blocks. I say stack of blocks because I am climbing up, okay? This is my building block, but this is also my invisible ladder, okay? Because I am starting from the bottom and working my way up to the top. Once I reach the top, then I will question and ask myself, question mark, what am I doing each and every day to build? Okay. To build this whole, I would say, tower. You understand? What am I doing each day, putting into stacking my blocks the way that I want them to be? Okay. Stacking my blocks because then I would say a lot of us struggle with going back, position, okay, or finding it me, or allowing myself to grow into being the greater me. How do I find her? How do I find her? How do I find my direction? Each day you could take it a day at a time and build a block. On this day, I am stacking this block because this is something that I am working on or I'm starting to work on. The next day, I will build another block. And I will continue to build until I see change and I see achievement at the end. That's what I want to say, building blocks. Um, y'all, those was only a few things that I wanted to talk about, but basically, I just come on to basically tell y'all happy Sunday, and I hope that y'all are doing amazing. Okay, I hope everything is going good and great with everybody. Um, Everything is going good and great with me. I think on some days I'm still struggling. I've been struggling lately, as I told y'all before. It's something that I wrote out, and I'm just being real and raw right now. I'm being open. Um, I'm still uh, struggling because in certain situations I feel like I'm settling. I'm settling for a lot of things. You understand? Um, I'm settling for everything that's around me that is given just to be allow myself to be comfortable, but I can no longer. Something that I have realized, y'all, is with this transition and with this change, and with this change, I have recognized no longer can I accept, no longer can I settle. You understand? Because I think the thing of it is going through different transitions, and with this transition that I am going through, my eyes is open to a lot of things. You understand? I think I have made it to a point in my life where I am right now to I know what I want. I know how I want it. I know where I want to be. It's like, as I said, building blocks. My blocks are stacked. You understand? But each day I have to make sure I'm going by each block. You understand? To get where I need to be. But I feel like with this change, no more can I settle. It's not allowing me to settle. I think before I have settled for a lot of things, but right now, at this moment, at this time, what I'm going through, I am not allowed to settle. I'm not allowed to settle for anything. I am recognizing and feeling if I am settling, and it's a no-go. It's like I gotta break free. I want to break free. I want to break free from a lot of things. You understand? No more do I want to be bounded. No more do I want to be stuck. But I felt like with the old me, okay, that's who I was. I was allowing myself to settle. I was allowing myself to settle because, just to be honest, I had no direction. You understand? I think I was so caught up in so many distractions of the world and everything that the distractions was given that I didn't have time to try to find my direction. I was just basically going within the wind. When the wind blow, it blows me right along with whatever. That's what I was given. But also with this change and this transition, I'm wiser. My eyes is open to a lot of things. Um, and also allowing me to see the things that I need to correct, the things that is not okay of accepting anymore. You understand? And that's where a lot of people won't get it or understand what am I giving or what am I doing. But I have just woken up. That's it. Sometimes we be so caught up in distractions we really can't see the real that's happening before our eyes. It's because I'm so caught up. But now that I'm no longer caught up, I am seeing clearly. I'm so I'm seeing so clear that I know if it's for me or if it's not. I know if I'm settling or I'm not. And I said to myself, sometimes a lot of us can settle because at the end of the day, I'm a mother. I got to make a way regardless. You understand? And sometimes we settle just to make sure that we are making that way, we are doing the right thing. But sometimes in life, we no longer can settle. You understand? And then that's where you go and question, am I doing the right thing? I am doing the right thing. I'm doing the right thing for me and my foundation. You understand? Because a lot of us get stuck and a lot of us allow ourselves to be comfortable in settling. So comfortable that we don't even realize that we settling anymore. It just seemed like the norm that this is for me and this is what I. In reality, we're really settling. In reality, we hold ourselves back. In reality, we don't allow ourselves to move forward. We allow ourselves to stay stuck. You understand? Um, so that's what I've been struggling. And I think I've been struggling with that is because it's something I need to do. It's something that is brought to my attention and I need to wake up and keep moving. You understand? Sometimes we feel like we're tired and we just want to sit down and take a break, take a rest. I can't because it's something that I need to achieve at the end and I can't settle for absolutely nothing right now. If I settled for it before, that was before. But that's no longer me and I can't settle for nothing. And that's what I'm struggling with. I can't settle for where I'm at, my foundation, this place. I can't anymore. Everything in my life, it's like having those building blocks and slowly taking one at a time out in order to restack and reposition over here. So everything that I have over here that I thought was completed, that I thought was my comfort, that I thought was okay, is always settling. But I have lost that. Now I'm taking everything out of what was already stacked and I am building my blocks again. But this time with building my blocks, I can see clearly. So each block I can say, this is where I'm at. This is what I want. This is how I want it. This is what I want. This is what I want. This is what I'm going to work on. This is what I need to do. But before I had no direction. Just lost in the world. And lost in what the world was giving. And I think that's the brilliant part of life. About transition, about changing. And that's why I say we wake up each and every day, but some of us don't allow ourselves to move different, to step different, to want different. We don't. We just allow ourselves to stay stuck. And basically what staying stuck is you're settling. Okay? And I want to say this because I remember one of my subs was saying she been on her job for so many years and she don't want to move to a different job because not knowing, da da da. Gotta allow yourself to get out of your comfort zone. Stop allowing yourself to settle. If you're no longer happy where you are, maybe it's time for you to knock all those blocks down or remove some of those blocks and start stacking different over here. You understand? Because maybe it's an eye opener for you to do something different. But I'm so worried about how I feel or what I'm going to feel like when I move different that I just want to allow myself to stay stuck and comfortable in a settling situation instead of allowing myself to be uncomfortable in an elevating situation of me knowing what I want and where I'm going and what I will settle for and won't settle for, but I won't settle for anything. I think that's where I'm at right now, y'all. And that's why I say a lot of us, where we say like, oh, they don't know their worth, or oh, they don't have it together, or oh, what is your plans of life? What sometimes we just don't have it. Sometimes it takes When you start to change and when it's your time. That's what I say. And y'all remember when I first started HerSheMe? Remember I told you, I said, it's your time. Rise and shine. You understand? Everybody have their time. They time to get it together, get it right. You understand? They time of it's time for you to wake up. They time of where you start to see and view things of life within your foundation, within everything around you, your relationship, your marriage, your family, to say, it is time for me to give different and do different. It is time for me to start breaking free. It is time for me to walk in my peace, and walking in my peace, I have to break free. I have to break free from a lot of things in order to grow. You understand? Because the more I stay trapped, the more I stay bounded, the more I stay chained. How can I rise up? How can I grow? You can't. You remain trapped. You remain settling. You remain stuck. You remain bounded. You remain all those things. You understand? That's why I feel like it's very important. It's very important to work on yourself. And that's why now that I can say, with me jumping back out here, was I overstepping my boundaries? You understand? That is something that I still question. Am I overstepping my boundaries? Because then I feel like there are distractions that's trying to creep in. And no longer do I want to be distracted. No longer do I want to be pulled away from things that I was doing beforehand that was allowing me to arise. You understand? That was strengthening me. I don't want to fall back into just being a weakened me. Settle in. It's something about once you start moving forward and once you start taking steps of moving forward, you can't go backwards. You understand? You start to see the view of life, the real view of life, the real view of life that I want. And the crazy part is, y'all, I was talking to my kids, well, basically my daughter, and I remember I came on here before and I was telling y'all, like, I want to move to the country, okay? I want to move to the country because, for one, it's so peaceful, okay? So much land, okay? Seems like sometimes you're in your own world, you're in your own zone. That's what it seemed like, okay? But in reality, it's not that I really want to move to the country. The whole thing of it is just, you see the butterfly. I just want to fly free. You understand? I just want to be free. And that's where I'm at right now, at this moment, at this time. I just want to be free. You understand? Free in the world, free within me, free within everything that I'm given. I feel like I have been bounded for so long. I feel like I have been chained for so long. I just want to break free. Okay? And sometimes with breaking free, y'all, you have no say on what you're breaking free from. I want to break free from my family. I just want to break free from relationships. I want to break free from everything. You understand? It's like right now, I'm so in tune with myself, what I want, my steps, my change, my transition, that I want to break free and I just want to be me. Whatever I want to give, whatever I want to do, that's me being free. You understand? I want to tell y'all something crazy. Y'all, I was at work the other day, right? Have y'all seen, what is, I think they're called like a moth, okay? Because they look like a butterfly, but they are so bigger than a butterfly. So I was standing up and I was talking to somebody and I felt something hit the back of my neck, okay? Hit the back of my neck. It felt like a rubber band, okay? And I was like, did somebody just pop a rubber band? And then I was like, dang, did my hair stretcher break? But how my hair stretcher gonna break and my hair is in a bun and fall and hit my neck? So I was so tempted, like, what the world hit my neck? So I went and I just, I tried to grab to see what it was. And when I grabbed it, it was a big moth. It was a big moth on the back of my neck. And I just kind of touched it there, like, oh, you know what I'm saying? What is the moth doing on my neck? But that's crazy. It's crazy. And I just go back to the time. Remember, I told y'all on my other channel about had a grasshopper hop on me. Okay, this same grasshopper was just around my door, way on the third floor for a while. Okay, you would see it by my door, somewhere close to my door, and then finally one day I was walking and that grasshopper jumped on me. Good meanings. And now a big moth just tend to land on the back of my neck. Good meanings. I just feel like sometimes I feel I'm not understanding my direction, or maybe I'm not in the right direction or the right path. It's a lot of questions, but I feel like no more should I question because it seems like I am doing everything right and I am flowing within myself. I am flowing within who I am and what I want and what I'm deserving of. You understand? Um, and I'm building my blocks, not letting anyone else take in or take out of my blocks of me building. I am building for myself. I'm building for my foundation. You understand? I am building things the right way this time. And that's with having a sense of direction, no longer being distracted, also able to see through a lot of things and see what's ahead of me. You understand? And just want to bring all my visions to reality. I see different now. So that's very important. Where I say build your blocks. You probably have built your blocks before, but sometimes building the blocks, they're just not in that perfect order or the right order that you want them to be. Sometimes you have to take out, start rebuilding in order to see different. Because as I said, we change every day, every season, every year, we're changing. And if you're not changing, that's a problem. Because I feel like we all should change. And I'm going to say it again, because I feel like we are in tune with the seasons, the nature in general. You understand? Just like the dirt and the sand, it dries, it get hard, it this. We are the same way. You understand? So that's what I feel. What y'all think? I just want to say for y'all, keep striving. Keep working on yourself. Keep identifying things. It's okay to take accountability for certain things. Okay? Accountability for not putting the work in. Accountability for not doing enough. You understand? Accountability for settling. Settling when you know you're worth more than that. Or settling within whatever you're given. Stop settling. You can always knock those blocks down and rebuild them a step at a time. You understand? That invisible ladder is my building blocks. My building blocks to where, who I am becoming. I think with my old building blocks, there was the old me. Now she has laid to rest and there is a new me. I have to build new blocks. I have to put in hard work. I have to continue to search. I have to continue to put in the effort. I have to stop allowing myself to be comfortable. It's okay to be uncomfortable in achieving. You understand? Happy Sunday. I hope everybody continue to have a good and great blessed Sunday. Okay. Enjoy this day. Rest on this day. Spend this day with your family, okay, your extended family, your foundation, okay. Love on them. Um, Work on you. You understand? Never put too much time in everything else, but put less into yourself. Put more into yourself each and every day. The more you put more into yourself, the stronger you will feel. The more brightened you will feel. The amazing you will feel. You understand? HerSheMe, it's me. HerSheMe, it's you. HerSheMe, it's us. Remember that. I'll be back. I may see y'all tomorrow. I think probably tomorrow. What did I say? Sunday, Mondays, and Tuesdays. You will always catch me. But I haven't did none of my readings in a minute, and I have wrote down. I got like maybe 5 or 6 empty pages with titles, but nothing wrote yet. So today, probably later on today, I'm going to sit down and write. Some of it is going to be what I'm feeling or whatever comes to me, and I'm just going to apply it and put it out.